in Campo, California, by way of Lubbock, Texas. His weight, former WBC, includes 4 welterweight champion.
Well, he's already, his heart is big. He would be.
And he has got a big punch. Terry Simon Brown.
I'm sure Terry's going to be keying Simon's right hand because that's harder, a little sharper defensively.
Now, what would happen in this fight?
Just concentrated instead on the ring. He just wasn't there that first time.
Well, he's boxing now.
Yes. Terry Norris feels Simon Brown continually hit him with opponents after they're down.
Keep punching.
Trying to take Brown out too quickly. He'll stop rolling, and here is Terry Norris with an assault.
Into the old Norris. As he gets to the last part of the round, watch his flurry. He's trying to back him up. He's trying to connect any which way he can. Some of those are very sloppy punches, but boy, there's some uppercuts in there. Had he landed, would have done that.
Show that championship patience he needs to show. And when he gets a chance, though, he's got an offensive mind and an offensive heart. He wants to unload these shots. Some of them were clean. He worked to the body. He didn't forget what he's supposed to.
Brown and Norris do not agree on much, but was Simon's ability to roll with the punches by Norris. Brown told us, hope he doesn't get late.
About it. Simon Brown can punch, and he's shown us that great chance. He's got to land them, and right now he's not landing them.
And back goes Norris.
Nice hard hook by Norris. Caught Simon Brown by surprise.
And now a right followed up by a combination by Norris.
As he did last time, not bringing
the power hit in between.
Well, punches. Excellent technician. Look at this. Maybe a little holding and hitting, but Richard Steele let it go.
Oh, nice right hand by Terry Norris.
Get hit. That's what he's
around. It has been a good early fight for Terry Norris. Unloading again. Combinations to the head. And he's got Brown all over the place. WBC middleweight title to McClellan. Jackson and McClellan have combined for 73 knockouts out of a possible 83 fights.
Attacks in which he puts together a series of.
Well, you know, one like this with the amount of talent.
She says he doesn't like the
corner. He's talking with his son, Orlando.
Doing it now. He's boxing, and then he just moves around, comes in right there. Another one in the back.
His hands are so quick.
I don't know about that, but he has not been hurt by it.
Had 10 successful defenses.
Oh, good. Nice right uppercut on the inside.
From Chavez for low blows turned out to be the difference in the split decision.
This type of fight won't be as filled. The whole objective for him here.
Wins the championship. But as you say, he's got this huge heart.
On 3. And a good finish for Norris.
Terry Norris goes Brown. Oh, look at that nice right hand. Now that on another.
Overhead, I thought it was an uppercut, but actually it was just like up on the inside, right down the pipe, and that's what.
Round number 2, 30 knockouts. And then he thought he was through after that, but he came back. Then he had the detached retina surgery. Here's Terry Norris climbing all over, blanketing Simon Brown. Then he lost to Marlon Starling in 85.
Oh, there's the uppercut.
Back comes the
out of range.
So here's 3 rounds. Norris
over 12 rounds.
Norris in attitude and strategy.
Keep working.
He says it's. Yes, if Brown makes a mistake. Oh, Brown just made a mistake. And Terry Norris takes advantage. Brown opened himself up by showboating.
You take that terrible. Oh,
did I just do that a moment ago?
Oh.
Norris smiling.
Feeling his oats. He's saying, hey, this is going to be my night.
You got to watch that cut.
Who like to showboat? Whop, 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 whop. And here's for you. Whack. That goes to show you can't get away with all that foolishness in prime time fighting.
It's not something I would recommend. This is a business job. Take care of it. All business.
Well, few people have had the talent like Ali and maybe Sugar Ray Leonard to get away with that, but very.
Well, you look at him overhead. He's just playing. He's doing something, trying to. He maybe even psych himself up. Terry steps in, puts his hands up, bang, right on the chin.
Well, Norris on the attack once again.
Oh boy, I mean.
Right now, I think Simon Brown is trying to convince swing. He's doing little things.
Look how he waits for Terry Norris. He waits for him.
Norris just picking his spots, going to the body, going to the...
An offensive mind, almost one-dimensional. Go forward, unleash big bombs all over the place. Just offense, offense. Here, some quick, some devastating, some to the body, some to the head, and he's moving for what he has.
And he is just canvassing.
This much punishment that you don't have. Brown has got to
the body. At the very least, he got knockout festival that he had and has not come bound to the body. In the meantime, he's laughing at it. Terry Norris is laughing.
Terry should take a little lesson on not hanging.
He is one guy, though, who never, as we saw against Maurice Block, his biggest flaw, though, is his defense. He opens himself up as...
Nice right hand by Simon.
WBC middleweight champion Gerald McClellan quickly becoming recognized as one of the most devastatingly a year ago to the day. McClellan has successfully defended his title 2 times. Tremendous knockout ratio.
A little cocky, a little fancy, and not do that.
He's starting to get a little too cocky. Why not? He's one.
Him to press the fight, make the fight, and take the fight.
We'll see if he does press the speedy Norris. And
I don't think that Norris's chin has really been tested at all.
Not tonight, it hasn't.
He's gotten a few shots, not big on him.
Brown in the last fight. He came into the ring, and he just didn't feel right. That's certainly not the case, Norris. Brown. We're seeing the real Terry Norris.
That's about as...
He's not looking for it. He's waiting for it to get delivered to his doorstep.
Brown is 30, Norris 20.
That right hand got more than Simon Brown's attention. I saw a little wobble in the legs. I saw it again. A little less sturdy than they have been.
Now some showboating by Norris.
To get this thing. This is the way.
He could be at that physical point of no return.
Very deliberate, methodical fashion.
He's got to press it. He had wrong. He may really be hurt from some of the body shots.
See, he inches in close so that he can punch, and then
he's in world became the biggest upset winner of 19.
We saw revenge in that.
Terry got his wake-up call, and so far
Kurtz pretty much dominated. Simon Brown has won 7. Norris looking for redemption.
I'll tell you what, there's no quitting Simon Brown. He just missed 2 punches that he meant business with. So Terry's got to watch his P's and Q's and continue to stay smart defensively.
Another barrage. The other on Norris able to connect.
Here's where he's dangerous with the uppercut.
Simon Brown corner as we go. A very small ring.
Well, see any reason to give him around.
The judge.
Well, it looks like Terry Norris.
James Leha fought a beautiful.
Well, you know, as we said, it's like walking through a minefield where punches not throwing enough punches real hard.
Sugar Ray Leonard said to Montel. Now a swift combination though.
Really got hit 2 or 3 times. He's
being landed by both men. Left hook by Brown. That rocked Norris.
He asked, how many more rounds are there?
Oz here at the MG doing the stalking. And down the one a slip.
To slip on the water. Down.
Yes.
He wants to test his chin and see if it'll work.
Watching, waiting for Simon Brown, and just slips, and Brown will take a little stab at him. Very no fresh shots. Simon Brown's not early in the fight or in the last fight because he's taken so much abuse, and that's why we
see right here. You can't get off.
The ropes masterfully. He's bending on him. He's springing off him, and
Simon showing frustration on his face. He dropped his gloves like this up to 12, and I'm going to be the new champion. Part of Terry Norris.
Of Norris to elude.
So he's certainly correcting it today.
The fight's kind of fallen into a little bit of a rut.
Takes a big deep breath, and Norris comes right at him.
It's almost as if Brown drops the gauntlet and says, come on. Simon's trying to come in, making, an effort at least now. Terry's slipping, working on the inside move.
Shove. Wild Brown. Again, that gorgeous duck under the knife.
Terry, as he sees the punches, he blocks him, he slips him, he can't.
Doesn't even look tired.
The face of Terry Norris. He is. He's enjoying him.
He did to him, and he is having a
taken to deliver.
But right on the top of the head, as you said, Bobby, sometimes that really stuns him. Look at that.
Tell you what, he might have got.
He could deck Norris with what he's waiting for.
Position we've ever seen. Boy, this one is perfect.
Good right hand, but it was blocked by Norris. Combination to the head of Brown. And Brown saying to himself,
"You make an argument that maybe Simon Brown won't almost, but I'll tell you what, if he won one, this was the only one."
Yeah.
Get well, David. Best to you.
Losing the title. abject embarrassment of a shutout. Well, he's certainly not doing anything that indicates that.
Wicked right hand by Norris, following his distance. Attack.
Mastery of Terry Norris in this fight. This almost is going to be a shutout, and that's what he's done.
Or at least Norris, who won 83 before his loss to...
His game plan is to invite him in and accept some more punches.
Simon Brown's hurt somewhere where to finish the round, and
yeah, and still win this fight. Finish this.
No sense of urgency whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Frank Tate did the same thing to Mike Weaver.
Being terrible, Terry Norris. Now he's terrible, and so far in 2 more.
Well, he's having a hell of a...
Wild misses. Brown takes a step back.
Please take a charge.
And the cascade of boos. The reaction to...
Hard to conceive of a title fight right before our very eyes. Look.
Unanimous decision and new champion terrible, Terry